Hey guys, today I'm going to do a playthrough lesson-ish video of a live grade 5 Trinity rock and pop syllabus. Pearl Jam, awesome song. So it starts out with 2 bars of rest while the guitar riff opens up. We start on bar 3 with just a bass and crash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3, E and 4, E and that. So that's a little bit tricky because people see a crash on the tree, not realizing it's tied to the crash before it, so you don't play it, it's just counted over. So it's 1, 2 and 3, E and 4, E and that. That's a little fill coming into the main groove then. With trashy hi-hats, meaning they're a little bit loose. 1 and 2 and 3, E and 4 and. So the count on that is very important. I'll keep my hi-hat closed so you can hear me a little clearer. 1 and 2 and 3, E and 4 and. That hi-hat being nice and even really helps make sure you know where that bass drum's going because it's on off beats. 1 and 2 and 3, E and 4 and. Do that 4 times. 1 and 2 and 3, E and 4 and. 1 and 2 and 3, E and 4 and. 1 and 2 and 3, E and 4 and. 1 and 2 and 3, E and 4 and. Then we have a change of time signature to 2/4, meaning there's only going to be 2 beats in this bar. Starts with a drag and then E and on semiquavers. 1 E and So as with all drags, they don't get counted. So that drag happens and the 1 comes on the first hit of the semiquavers. 1 E and So it's 1 E and Rest on the 2, but the bass drum comes in straight away on the E. So it's 2 E and. Tied into the crash on the 1. There's a rest on the 1 on the bass drum. 1, 2, and then you got 3 E and then 4 E and. So those 2 bars together. 1 E and 2 E and. 1, 2, 3 E, 4 and. Try the whole line from bar 5. One, 2, 3, E, 4, and then we're into the verse, starting with a crash. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. And then you continue similar. You can play another version of bar 11 over and over and over again. And I just change around the bass drum pattern a little bit. So have a listen to it, going from 11, and we'll stop on 18. So we're going to play 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18, because it's all play similar. Same bar, just with variations. From 11, 3, 4, 4, 1, 2, E and 4, 1, 2, and 4, 1, 2, and 4 E, 1, 2, and 4, 1, 2, and E and 4, 1, 2, and 4, 1, 2, and 4. So I played all the way up to bar 18 there. Now I'm going to start on 19. And I'm going to start with 1 E and because there's a play similar there. See that little strike is a play similar? We're going to do 1 E and So 1 E and rest on the 2, bass drum on the E and. We've seen that before up on bar 5, 6, 7, bar 9. So you got 1 E and. That E and is happening again down here. So we're on 19. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 and. Then 20. 1 E and 2 E and. We've seen that before. Rest on the 3, but then we got E and 4 E and. So let's try both of those bars, 19 and 20. So 1 E and E and 4 and. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and. That's it. So take your time on that, practice it, keep it nice and slow. And then we're going into the chorus. Chorus is a similar groove, but it's going to be on the right cymbal. 1 and 2, 3, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and then we got a change on the 3. It's not 3 and 4, it's 3 E and 4 and so that bar has a change on 24. 1, 2, 3 E and 4 and 1, 2, 3 E and 4 and continuing then on 25 with a crash opening. 1, sorry, should be right. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we have a nice fill. Starts on the right but moves straight to the crash. 1 and 2 E, 3 E and 4 E and. So do that a little bit faster. 1 and 2 E. So going from 25 just so you can get a flow on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 26, 2, 3, 1 and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and then we're straight back into the verse again. Tie hi-hat on 28. 1, 2 and 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3. Continue similar. 1, 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3, 4 E. 1, 2 and E and 4, 1, 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2 and 4, 1, 2 and 3 and 4. So I just went all the way up to 35 there. You might be asking, why are you doing little changes? I'm doing little changes because that's play similar. We don't just repeat, we can do little changes. You can hear I'm doing little variants on the bass drum, maybe a little variant on the snare, but I'm keeping it pretty much the same. We don't want to do a drum solo there. It has to sound like it belongs. So then we have the same thing happening here on 36 that we had happen on 19. So 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 and 1 E and 2 E and. Up to there it's familiar, but then you got what are called demi-semiquavers, which are 3 E and 3 E and 4 E and 4 E and. Looks scary, it's not scary. 3 E and 3 E and 4 E and 4 E and. Just do it without the gaps. 3 E and 3 E and 4 E and 4 E. Just semiquavers, you know this. It sounds cool when you get it right. So if I go from 36, 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E. Woo! Let's try that again. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 and 1 E and 2 E and. I like it a lot. 3 and 3 and 4 E and 4 E and then you're straight into the chorus. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 E and 4 and. So that's a little bit of a fill on 41, just on the 3 E and. Same thing that we had on 24. 3 E and 4 and. It flows once you get used to it, but don't let it surprise you. You got to practice that on its own until you get comfortable with it. 42. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 2, 3, and then we have our weird part. The fill goes 1 and 2 E, 3 E and E and. So you got to be able to count that before you can expect yourself to be able to play that. 1 and 2 E, rest on and 3 E and rest on 4 E and. 1 and 2 E, 3 E and E and. And then we're straight into a very simple 47. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. This is where it gets a little confusing because the time signature changes to 7/8. And if you know about 7/8, you know that you're going to be counting in quavers. So instead of 1 E and you're going to be counting 1 and 2 and, rest on 3 and, 4 and 5 and, rest on 6 and, 7 and. So this is the count. 1 and 2 and, 3, 4 and 5 and, 6, 7 and then straight back into 4/4. 1, 2, 3, back to 7/8. 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 5 and 6, 7 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 5 and 6, 7 and 1, 2, 3, instrumental is easy if time signatures don't completely melt your brain. The way I counted it there is the way you need to count it for it to make sense. Because if you keep counting those 7/8 bars in 4/4, you're going to be missing a half a beat. Because if you go 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E 1, where's the and on the 4E? It's not there because that's not 4/4. It's 7/8. So going from the start of the instrumental 47 1. Sorry, the start of the instrumental really is 46 because you do the fill in 4/4 before. 1 and 2E, 3E and 4E and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1E and 2 and 2E and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 5 and 6, 7 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Then into the bridge, which is quite simple. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Continue similar. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 58. 2, 3, 4. 59. 3, 4. 60. Here is fill on 62. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 E. So let's talk about that fill. 1 and 2 and 3 E and 4 E and that's worth practicing on its own. 1 and 2 and 3 E and 4 E and. Okay, then we're into guitar solo, which plays from 62 up to 66, and then repeats back to 62. And you have a big fill on 66. So what they're looking for is something along the lines of the fill you had on 37. 3 into 3 into 4 into 4 into. When they say big fill, that's what they're looking for. So if we go from 62. 64. 65. 3 into 3 into 4 into 4. Repeat 62. 2. 3 and 4. 63 and 2. 3 and 4. 64. 55 and 2 and that's it. That's the whole piece. So if there's any parts of that you're really confused about, let me know. It's an awesome piece and I hope you love it like I do because it's super. And Pearl Jam are awesome. All types of jam is awesome. Okay, best of luck. Let me know how you get on. See you later.